So the Browns were the only team in the NFL with 2 offensive linemen graded out in the top 10 by Pro Football Focus. Joel Bitonio is number 1, 93.5. Jack Conklin, number 4. So they actually have 2 top 5s at 87.2. And Mary Kay, when you saw the way the Browns ran that football, it's not surprising that they graded 2 of those players in the top 10. There were times, one of those touchdown runs, Nick Chubb would have scored if it was touch football.
Absolutely, 100%. I mean, they were as advertised. They did a phenomenal job. Good for them. Again, they were a lot better in the first half than they were in the second half. Chris Jones woke up a little bit in the second half. He said afterwards they made some halftime adjustments, and there was something very specific that they noticed that enabled him to be very, very aggressive on his rushes. And it'll be interesting to see if other teams pick up on that. But for the most part, the first half, they were just right on point. They gave up a few things in the second half that you wouldn't have wanted them to. But once again, they were without their starting left tackle, although Chris Hubbard did a nice job. But yes, this Browns offensive line, as we all know, is one of the best in the NFL. They're so good and they're so solid in both the run and the pass. And it just really is going to make the difference this year to have a good offensive line and a really good defensive line that you can dominate in the trenches on both sides of the ball. That's how this team is built, and it just helps everything.